aquí estamos en Agatha Christie de ABC Murders con Poirot. Vemos aquí el bigotillos. Así que nada, vamos a continuar la historia en la que hay otro asesinato. Esta vez comienza con la letra B. Así que vale, estamos aquí en la playita. A ver, aquí pasa algo.
Bexhill seems to be a pleasant little town.
Bungalows, casita, casas victorianas y playa, puede ser. Sí,
Bexhill is a pretty little seaside resort with elegant architecture, although personally I prefer more modern buildings.
Oye, cuestión de gustos. Bueno, vamos a ver la escena del crimen. Ay, no sé qué tengo aquí. La misión, hablar con Jap. ¿Cómo fue asesinada la víctima? Bueno, eso no lo sabemos todavía, que no hemos visto nada. Aquí está el taxi, que nunca se mueve. Uy, tenemos aquí... Vamos a hablar con él.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Chief Inspector?
I fear your admirer has struck again, Poirot. We haven't yet identified the victim, but it's a young woman, 20 to 25 years old. Death occurred last night between 11:30 and 1 o'clock, and we found an ABC guide on the body.
Was she pretty?
Come on, Poirot, that's rather out of place. It has no bearing on the murder.
Are you certain? For women, it is often the most important thing. It often decides their destiny.
The body hasn't been moved. You can see for yourself.
Has the press been informed?
Not yet, but I'm planning to. I haven't yet informed them about the presence of the ABC guide in Andover.
Nobody has reported a young woman missing?
Not for the moment.
No witnesses, I imagine?
Indeed. We've asked everybody who may have met a young woman fitting her description last night to come and see us, but I have little hope of gaining anything from it.
It's early days, Chief Inspector, and the news may not have spread around the town yet.
I hope you're right, Hastings.
Bueno, examinemos la escena del crimen. Aquí, ¿qué pasa?
Hastings appears to be ill at ease. He appeared to be relatively indifferent to Mrs. Asher's...
Bueno, vamos a ver el temario. Una cuerda. A ver. Pues sí que era guapilla, entonces. Vamos a
A
ver.
braided silk belt. It may have belonged to the victim.
El cinturón ahí, ¿no?
This key is too small to be one
no.
for a house. Without a doubt, it is for a padlock.
Para un candado. La guía famosa. Ahí estamos, la B.
The guide is open at the page for the Bexhill train times.
Ahí estamos. Está descalza.
The young woman wasn't wearing shoes or a coat, and was not carrying a bag. That's strange. Either the murderer stole her belongings, or she put them somewhere safe. Maybe so that she could bath.
Ah, claro, puede ser la llave del candado donde tiene la ropa.
These marks have been left by a rope or a braided cloth. Apart from the marks on her neck, there are no signs of the struggle. She didn't manage to hit her assailant. She was a great beauty. Strange that chap didn't notice it. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ok, pues vamos a pensar un poco. ¿Cómo fue asesinada la víctima? Tiene cinturón, bonita, tiene marcas en el cuello, vale, tiene marcas en el cuello, con el cinturón pero no llevaba nada, y tampoco forcejeó. Ahí estamos. Por sorpresa, con su
The poor
cinturón.
child must have been strangled with his braided belt. Unfortunately, in view of the fabric, it is unlikely that we will find any prints. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Vale. Siguiente pensamiento. ¿Qué tienen en común el asesinato de Andover, el primero, y el de Bexhill? Pues claramente está la guía y la carta. Ah, no. La víctima tiene marcas en el cuello, eso no. La guía habida por la página Bexhill. Vale, sí. La guía y la página está seguro. Ahí estamos. El señor afirmó sus crímenes con una guía a veces. ¿Los crímenes de Andover y Bexhill fueron obra del mismo asesino? Sí, porque es la carta igual. ¿Eh? Ahí tiene marcas en el cuello. Ah, mira, igual, ¿no? Tiene una... ¿no? Tiene marcas en el cuello. Vale, esto no están corrientes, claro.
The medical officer should confirm that the victim was strangled with her own belt.
That's what I thought. She shows the usual signs of strangulation.
With a little luck, we'll find prints this time.
You are too optimistic, Hastings. Our killer is far too meticulous for that.
Identificar a la víctima. A ver. Identifiquemos a la víctima. Vale, yo creo que ella tenía una llave en la... un cangrejo ahí. En la muñeca, que tendrá aquí algún... ¿Pone el número? El 6. El 6, ¿no? Sí, el 6. Entonces el 6, 9, 8, 7, el 6. Hostia, te ha dado la vuelta. Pone 9 otra vez. Bueno, pues vamos a poner esto aquí. Vale, la llave aquí. ¿No?
A dual locking padlock. I need to find the code and then insert a key.
Ah, el código.
Firstly, I have to enter the padlock's code.
Y yo que sé qué código es. Puede ser el... Sí, sí. A ver, como no sea el número de las casetas...
This hat is locked. This hat is locked. This hat is locked.
Joder, están todas...
This hat is locked.
Si habrá algo más para acá. No, aquí no se puede pasar, me parece. Pues... 9, 8, 7. Sería muy evidente eso. Empezamos con esto que es difícil.
A dual locking padlock.
O sea, 9... Ya empezamos con esto. 9, 8, 7. ¿O es este? Es que no sé cuál es el de... Ah, vale, es este, joder. 9. Pues es que no sé por qué no me funciona. 8. Ahí. 7. Y el 8 aquí. No, perdón. 8. 8.
Firstly, I have to enter the padlock's code.
¿Y qué código puede ser? 987 o 98. Es que, joder. 9876. No, 795. Aquí tenemos algo. No, aquí no tenemos nada más. ¿Cómo puede ser la...? A ver, ABC, no, son todos números. Como no sea... A ver, como no sea... A ver. 9, 8. A ver si vemos algo aquí en la escena que nos pueda... Y aquí 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5, 4. ¿Cuál puede ser, macho? No sé. Es que nos faltan... A ver si estos nos dicen algo más. ¿Deja hablar o no? No. No deja hablar. ¿Se puede ir para acá? Sí, mira. A ver si alguien ha visto algo.
With all these tourists, these shops.
Vale, muy bien.
With all this.
No
With all this.
para nada. Ah, mira, puedo entrar.
I have a few more details I wish to clarify before visiting the.
Y aquí al fondo no creo que haya nada. A ver si hay algún testigo o algo. Aquí nada, pues vamos aquí abajo. Tendría que preguntar algo. Es que no tengo ni idea qué clave es aquí. sé. Esto no se puede mover. Ah, coño. Bueno, venga.
The number is upside down. This is
7.
definitely at number 6.
7, 1, 15. 5. Joder. Vale, ya lo tenemos.
A dual locking padlock.
Que sí, a ver. 7. Es que no funciona esto. 7. ¿Dónde está el 7? Aquí. 1. 5. Joder. Es que esto no sé por qué no me funciona. Ahí, ahora. Vale. Ahí estamos, grande. Hasta luego. Fuera. Veamos qué tenemos por aquí. Aquí tenemos sus zapatos.
It definitely was here that the victim left her belongings. The
Su
purse is
bolsito.
full. Yet again, we can dismiss theft as the motives for the murder.
Ah, claro.
Here is the watch she must have removed to prevent it from getting wet. A top brand lipstick. She liked to take care of her appearance. As well as a photo of the victim with some company. It could be useful to me.
Un nuevo objeto y una foto, ¿no? Ah, mira, en el restaurante de antes. Betty first day at work. Ah, vale, o sea que trabajaba allí. Vale. Pero ¿y por qué no me dejáis ver el 3?
Betty's first day at work. Mom is very proud of you. So, the young lady did have a name starting with B, and she worked as a ginger cat.
Sí, ese es el que ha estado ya justo antes. Vale, pues esto ya lo tenemos.
Jap has gone to the police. The victim has been identified and her family had reported her disappearance. She was called?
Elizabeth Barnard, mainly Betty. She worked as a ginger cat at the cafe slightly further along the beach.
But Poirot, how on earth?
Never mind. Do you have her address?
Historial.
Yes, she lived with her parents on the street leading to the beach, number 22. Shall we go?
You are far too impatient, Hastings. Let the poor people take in the news first. Let us go and visit the cafe where Betty worked.
Vale, aquí tenemos... Aquí está, Betty Barnard. W además. ¿Y esta foto? Una foto encontrada... Es la víctima junto a un hombre joven. Hacen buena pareja. ¿Pone algo aquí? No. Y aquí el objetivo, ¿no? Me imagino, sí. Al Ginger Cat. Es decir, gato pelirrojo. Aquí va mi compañero. Uy. ¿Esto qué es?
Could it be the same buildings as on the victim's photo?
Kiosco. La muralla. Y el Ginger Cat, ¿no? La playa.
This is definitely where the photo I found in the hut was taken.
Qué listo soy. Pues vamos dentro.
I'll be with you in a minute, gentlemen.
Ok. Bueno, pues vamos a fisgar un poco. Mesa reservada.
This is a well-laid table. Nothing is out of place and, above all, no creases.
espejo, creo. Ahí, ponte guaperas. 3 puntitos de ego. ¿Qué pone aquí? Inspeccionar. Ah, vale.
What a pity. I don't have any change to make.
Vamos a observarla.
Something tells me that she's the owner of the ginger cat.
Hombre, con las gafitas. Con la caja. Y la coleta.
This woman must be the
claro.
owner of the ginger cat.
Pelirrojo.
It looks like something is bothering her.
How can I help you?
A hot chocolate and a tea for my friend, please.
I'll bring it straight away.
Vale, pues...
I need to know the time range during which Betty was working on her own.
Bueno. A ver. Veamos.
These are the different waiting staff's bills. Which ones were written by Betty?
Vale. Betty firma con... como una letra... Ah, mira, este día no. El 24 estuvo a las 11:07.
Where is Betty?
Aquí, joder.
Betty worked from 11 a.m. to
7:30
7:30 p.m. Would she have been alone at any time during her service? Betty worked from 11...
Vale. Entre 11 y 7 de la tarde. Vale, veamos los tickets. Su letra creo que es estilo esta. Joder, son todas iguales. Desde 11, 11:25. Voy a poner 5. Vale, su letra es... A ver, que lo miro otra vez. Como así alargada y en minúsculas. Escribe. Así que puede ser esta.
This bill may have been written by Betty. There is probably another one.
Vale. Y luego... esta no... No en minúsculas, en minúsculas. Ah, mira, como esta. Esta.
Betty wasn't serving on her own at these 2 times.
Ah, no.
Let's keep searching.
Ah, claro, no. Vale, este no porque son estos. Table 2. Tiene que ser... Joder. Esta puede ser...
Most probably a family. This bill may have been written by...
Con esta.
No, something's not right. Betty was alone.
7, hora 5, hora 12, 6:30. Es que esta no es su letra. Como no sea esta y esta. A ver.
This
Esta.
bill may have...
Y esta de aquí.
Most probably a single man. A whiskey lover.
Ahí
Maybe the
estamos.
murderer? No, something's not right.
Joder.
Betty was alone at just one of these 2 times.
A ver. Es que por el tipo de letra hay que mirar el horario también. Es que no entiendo. Es que estas 2 letras... Es que es esta, fijo. A mí...
Most probably a single man. A whiskey lover. Maybe the murderer? This bill may have been written by...
Es que yo creo que se parece a esta, ¿no? La PM y esto, esta es más alargada, a ver.
Most probably a family.
Ahí estamos.
Betty served a family and a man on his own, a whiskey drinker. Maybe the murderer. This information will help me to progress.
Vale, a ver. Claro, en esta época no había ni cámaras ni hostias.
Gentlemen, what are you doing?
We are searching for clues, mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle.
My name is Hércules Poirot. I am a detective, and this is Captain Hastings. Does Betty Barnard work here?
That is correct. She should have been here a while ago. Punctuality is the first rule of politeness.
I fear that Miss Barnard will not be coming today.
Oui.
She has just been found, dead, on the beach a few hundred meters from the cafe.
How awful. Poor young thing. What happened?
She appears to have been murdered.
Hombre,
This is most distressing. How this will affect my business, I shudder to think.
cabrona. Ah,
Do not be so sure. Miss Barnard's tragic death may be a good advertisement for you.
It makes one despair of human nature. Poor young girl. She was a hard-working and pleasant young woman. I didn't know her that well. She'd only been here for 2 summers. I know that she had a young man. He used to call for her sometimes.
vale.
This photo was found. Is this him?
Yes, that's him all right.
Ah, sí.
But I haven't seen him for some time.
Está la moral. A ver.
Do you think there may have been some problems between them?
I'm not on those sort of terms with my staff. Now, please excuse me. I have work to do.
Bueno. Se ha molestado encima.
The customer who ordered the whiskey might provide us more information. He may have been the last one to see Betty alive.
It is an interesting idea, Hastings. Maybe he is a regular guest. What do you think, mademoiselle?
I don't think so. Our regular guests tend to order tea and cakes. At this time of the year, there are a lot of tourists about you never see again.
Claro.
That's what I thought. Time to visit Betty's home.
Pues vámonos a la casita. Let's go. De la calle principal. ¿Será aquí? Esta de aquí, ¿no? Quita, hombre. Aquí, vale.
How do you do, mademoiselle? My name is Hércules Poirot.
Hércules.
I know you. You're that detective we hear all about.
I do not know if that is a compliment, but I will take it as one for now.
Huh.
You are Betty's sister, I believe.
Yes. My name is Megan.
Can we come in?
Please do.
Bueno. Otra sospechosa ahí añadida, ¿eh? Te
My
fías de
parents
nadie.
are at the police station. I doubt they'll be up to speaking to you later.
Do not worry, we will not bother them.
Did you know your sister's plans for yesterday evening?
No. I arrived by train this morning. My parents called me in a panic when they discovered that Betty had disappeared. She went out last night, but she didn't tell them where she was going.
What was your last conversation about?
Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother brought her a pair. The very day it happened. She was crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
Interrogar a Megan. Joder, a ver qué hay aquí. 28 años. Tal. Interrogar. Bueno, vamos a ver antes qué podemos ver por aquí. A ver
This
si
gramophone is magnificent. It is a one
Así podemos sacar cosas que al
family
interrogarla
photos and
nos ayuden.
files.
Por aquí no hay nada.
It would not be polite to visit the house.
Oh.
Megan invited me to examine her sister's bedroom. I should take advantage of the opportunity.
Ah, es aquí. Vale.
The Barnard appeared to make music a priority in their budget.
Tenemos violín, el piano y el iPhone.
They're all Miss Modest, but the Barnards are definitely music lovers.
Bueno, con ella no vamos a hablar. Ay, qué bueno el reflejo allí. Venga, más ego, más ego. Jeje. Vale, pues vamos a la habitación antes de interrogarla.
It is not the right time.
Ah, vale, pues sí. Bueno, pues vamos a observarla como siempre.
What is she feeling at the moment?
Está como contentilla, ¿no? Nostálgica. Puño apretado y a ver el iPad. Vale.
Betty's older sister is not just sad, she is angry.
Veamos qué nos dice. Vale.
Your sister had a fiancé, I believe?
Yes, he's called Donald Fraser. A very nice man.
Ya tenemos nombre. Tensa. Tensa, tensa. Aquí.
Do you know where we might find him?
He works at the estate agent's Court and Brunskill.
¿Qué pasa?
Oh, excuse me, I have to answer that.
But of course.
El
Betty's
teléfono.
room is opposite the stairs
mira.
on the first floor. Feel free to take a look if you think it might be useful.
Mira qué bien, nos han invitado.
This young woman is far too clever not to have anything else for us.
Do you think she's hiding something?
That is what I'm trying to find out.
A ver.
Surely you don't think she did it?
I did not say anything of the sort. But young women always ruin your judgment, Hastings. Who knows, maybe Megan was jealous of her attractive young sister.
I see. She may have had her sights on the inheritance. Or maybe she was in love with Donald Fraser.
We have to study all scenarios, even the most unlikely. But I doubt that Mr. and Mrs. Barnard are rich enough to justify murder. While I try and get Miss Barnard to talk, I would like you to try and find Donald Fraser. He should be easy to find the estate agents where he works. Bring him to the Ginger Cat. I would like to talk with him before the chief inspector finds him.
Bueno, pues vamos al dormitorio a ver qué hay. Vale, o sea que tenemos otro espejito aquí. Para pillar ego a tope. Ah, mira, ella cantaba o... A ver.
It looks like Betty was also a music lover,
Sí,
the same as her family.
las partituras. El micro y el... ¿cómo se llama? El metro.
Without a doubt, Betty used to sing.
Ok. A ver que aquí hay alguna carta o algo.
It looks like Betty has a very busy life.
Ah, fíjate, mira, iba a ir al cine. Invitación para el baile. Y...
Betty liked luxury and going out. And being as pretty as she was, she probably did not have any problem getting herself invited.
Sus rolletes tenía, ¿eh? ¿Qué pone aquí? Ah, Donald Fraser. Ah, perdón. Y inspeccionar, vale. Veamos qué hay aquí. Foto o algo, ¿no?
Something on this clock bothers me.
Aquí hay algo.
Strange. A sheet of paper is blocked in the clock. Strange.
Vale, vale.
A sheet.
¿Se puede abrir esto?
What a strange
Ya
mechanism.
empezamos.
I don't think it serves to turn hands.
¿Esto qué es?
The cogs are blocked by this wood.
Esta es de madera. Si hago esto así. No sé.
The cogs are blocked by.
Bueno, vamos a volver luego. A ver más cosas de la habitación. Si hay algo por aquí. Ah, mira.
A record sleeve with an handwritten title. Betty must have.
Veamos qué hay por aquí. Hombre.
This small key should be useful to me. I've finished
Uy,
with
perdón.
medicine to prevent voice loss. Did Betty have?
Vale. Y creo que aquí hay vestidos, ¿no?
Looking at all the clothes she took out, Betty must have had a problem deciding what to wear.
Claro.
Maybe she had a date.
Vale, pues no hay nada más en la esta, ¿no? Bueno, pues vamos a dejarlo aquí para el siguiente capítulo. Veremos cómo resolvemos esta mierda. Como siempre, nos atascamos. Aquí hay algo más.
A box of new stockings.
Bueno, chicos, pues gracias por mirar. Vamos avanzando poquito a poco en este juego. Fantástica aventura gráfica. Y veremos si pillamos al maldito asesino loco. Un abrazo y hasta luego.